Good morning, community, and happy Tuesday. As you can see from my very fancy sticker here, I have just finished voting in the 2024 election. Right behind me, that building is the polling place where I did it here on the campus of Rockhurst University. And I just want to take a couple minutes this morning. I know many of you have, of course, already voted, early voting. I know we saw a lot of hands raised when Shanna asked that question yesterday in worship. But I just want to take a couple moments to reflect on this time and some of the heaviness and the feelings that we bring into this space. I think a really good word to describe how many of us have been feeling and will continue to feel as results roll in is tension. I think we feel a lot of tension in our bodies. We feel a lot of tension straining our systems. We feel tension between ourselves and our neighbors, our siblings. And it can be easy at times to just want that to go away. I know I feel that constantly lately. Just want this to be over. And I want that feeling to go away. But I think that the tension is a special opportunity for us. I think that part of the reason, besides all the very obvious reasons that people feel anxiety and tension in these moments, is because we sense at this point in time that it doesn't have to be this way. As Christians, we believe in an alternative reality, a reality that we are called to pursue, to live into, to work to build. And we see the contrast between that reality and what we live. And I think at junctures like this, we make decisions. We stake our claim on particular candidates and particular issues. But it isn't just that we are asserting our values in the world. It's moments like this where we actually confront what those values are. That tension is an invitation to really ask ourselves, what do I value? What do I believe? When I make this definitive mark on a piece of paper or, a digital screen, what am I saying about myself, and how do I fulfill what I say in this moment in my daily life? I know many of us are really encouraged by the words of Reverend Raphael Warnock, that a vote can be a kind of prayer for the world we want to live in. And I echo that sentiment. But I also know, as Micah teaches us, that prayer is the beginning, not the end of our work. That our acts of worship and voting, if we make it so, can be an act of worship, is the starting point for the wonderful and challenging and tense work that we're called to do. And so in this moment, I want us to pay attention to the tension, to feel where it lives in our bodies, to identify that maybe the tension we feel is in fact the pull of another world that we are called to help build, not just today, but every day. And our anxiety about what the consequences of this day might be is very real. But this tension, this anxiety, is teaching us something as well. And so I hope that as we move forward from this space, as we live into whatever this week looks like, we will remember that what we have done today, or again, if you voted earlier, what we have done is to make a statement. And what we have next is to live in accordance with what we have staked our claim in, regardless of what happens. I hope that you find peace today, I hope that you do things that bring you rest and bring you joy. And I hope that in this moment, we recommit ourselves to a more just world for all.